Frank Rajah, Kobby, Rana, and you was Samira, Yakubu, also a producer. What you my radio Frank, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Are we good?
Debut.
No, why did you accept this script?
What else? This is how I've lived my life. You know, the industry is what has made me who I am today. As a matter of fact, I've spent all my life in the film industry, so having to tell the story that reflected the life I have lived was just something passionate that I needed to do at all costs. Okay. Like I said yesterday during one of the interviews, I said there is absolutely no way I would have retired. You know, gloriously celebrated, like retired gloriously without having to tell a story like this. Now this has given me a very comfortable seat to like say, okay, and once I'm retired, I'm retired. Look, I've been able to tell a story that actually reflected on what I've done all my life.
Okay. Were you part of the cast?
I did 90% of the cast.
Okay. So why did you decide to choose Inspector Yakubu?
Okay, now I'm going to go back to a little history. The very first film I made in this country, was titled Official Prostitute, with the late Susie Williams, her blessed memory. You know, Oscar was, it was my first time meeting with Oscar, and he was one of the actors that actually blew my mind, you know. And fortunately, I would say, Samira Yakubu was actually also the producer of that film. So I don't know if history is about repeating itself, but he actually was exceptionally, like, brilliant, you know. So when we're about to make this, I thought of no other. Like, it was no negotiation. I didn't even think of it. It was like, okay, where is Oscar? You know, then okay, she could reach Oscar in no time, and before you know, she was cool with it. Samira is like a great grandmother in the field, so everybody responded. So I wasn't surprised. Oscar also responded to her call to be part of the movie. So I was glad when it was okay. He keyed into the vision.
Okay, let me come to Oscar. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother.
You're supposed to be on HammerTime.
Me too, me tree and yakra. And
I'm PMP, the friend knows I'm PMP. Why did you accept the script to play the role that you played?
How can I refuse anything from Samira and Frank? You know, I think that apart from the script being an awesome script, and like Frank said, telling our story from our perspective, not by anyone else. Life is about building relationships, and you sacrifice for people, you know, who have been there for you. And I think that, you know, I doff my hats off to Samira. Don't forget, she's in an industry which is very male dominated, and so she's not just here as, you know, a filmmaker, but she's here as a woman filmmaker, and she's made an exceptional mark on the film industry in Ghana. And I believe with this film,
you didn't hear me.
I heard you. That disappointed actress. I won't mind him. Let's my superstar finish. I will talk to
everybody finds their levels. Everybody finds their levels, and she's an amazing producer. And look, to put this array of, you know, star-studded actors and actresses together couldn't have been a mean feat at all. You know, so congratulations to her.
Thank you.
And judging by what I saw yesterday in terms of the premiere, awesome. I think every single person should come out and see this movie today.
What kind of question?
Because having Frank as the director, we have Oscar, we have, you know, other celebs on set. I know all of them, they are time conscious, but for you to succeed in this movie, well done, congratulations.
Thank you. Me time conscious.
Okay, so tonight, Red Carpet, we're premiering Red Carpet, Golden Eagle Cinema. What do we expect? I mean, what are we expecting on the Red Carpet?
A whole host of stars, and
Sorry.
Sorry, I've got a cold. Okay. I just got a cold. The door's nearby. Stars are who drove by. I see her into Mumbra. No near Metra picture. Yes.
And the picture is free. When you're paying channels or watch. Who missed her flight? Juliet Ibrahim, eh?
But she's on the next flight. She's on the airport.
Comes the time in your crowd.
The young country, you know, cow idea.
Oh, it doesn't matter. They can go there.
No, you're concerned. You want to go game and see
facts.
Why is so game and Mama say, hey, Hammer. Our airport is here.
I know she's coming. Okay, so the role you played in Red Carpet, does it reflect? By percentage, which one reflects in your life, real life?
There was.
You have countless awards.
And the glamour of it. Of course, what we go through, the rivalry, and of course, we do see that in the industry once in a while. But Santi took her to an extreme, which I, Jackie, would not do.
Okay.
Yes. I will just stop right here so that you come into the cinema yourself and watch for yourself, because I don't want to spill out everything for you.
Pardon Jackie for she's tired. She was in Kumasi on Thursday, slept over for HammerTime, flew back to Accra, back in Kumasi. So please, if the voice is not coming, pardon me, just a guy. Though sometimes I know a guy. Okay, back to
also reflecting the possibility of things that could happen in the industry when you step in. But to say that everything that happened in that story is what actually happened in the industry, no. But it's part of what happened in the industry. As a matter of fact, we're telling a story that is very visible, that is relatable in the industry. Like Jackie said, like you said, pardon her voice. I mean, yesterday she was crazy. The interviews were just much on her, and she was exceptionally, like, I'll say that we all know Jackie to be a fantastic actor. I mean, she's a beautiful female actor that we all know. I'm very sure that even she herself would agree with me that she was exceptionally good in this role. Like, she embodied it. It is very it's difficult for you to like say, oh Jackie, are you sure you didn't experience all of these things? Because why? You could feel the pain, like somebody who actually had reflections of what she's gone through in the industry. But that is embodiment of character. She embodied the character in a way that she herself, she's super proud of what she did, and everyone that took part in the story from start to finish was on point. You watch the film, you understand what it means when the producers say the journey to fame. Okay, fame is a journey. I mean to say, fame is indeed a journey. Her start, her vision, her dream, her failures, her regrets, everything that you as an individual in the field, even directors. Kobby Rana is here. He's a director, an actor, a musician. Okay, but watching it, I'm thinking he also acted in the film. I'm thinking that you'll be like, okay, yes, we've actually told a story that actually reflected me, even as a director. Because even myself seated here as a director, I actually saw myself in the field. Not as in the story. The story, as a matter of fact, it's not about the directors, but we pass through what the visibility of a director in the film. And when you see that, even as a director, you actually broaden your horizon to be able to say, okay, this I should do, this I shouldn't do, because this probably has an effect to whatever. Because the character Asante actually faced a director in the film, and even you as a director would sit back and say, should I do this? How did this lady feel when I did this? It was super. You watch it when you see it. From that, we actually took straight to her, and she was just paused at the point looking, and when the tear dropped from her eyes, even you as a director, don't worry, even you as a director will be like,
so let me agree with Oscar. You're telling all the story.
No, this is just a tip.
Then
teaser.
Hold it.
Okay, Samira, how did you do it? I mean, Rrank, give the microphone.
Like you already said, I was a disappointed actress.
Yeah,
so that you would see that too in the movie. Yes, some of us are in the movie too. So of course, everybody has a calling. So everybody has a story. I had a story. I've been in the industry for a long time, and I've always sat back and watched our movies that we do. A lot of people say they do movies and they don't watch. I love to watch. I can watch like 10 times to be sure that, okay, maybe this is where I did wrong, and then maybe this is where I would correct it the next time I get the opportunity to. And so I watch foreign movies, and I see that mostly they tell stories of the industry, maybe talking about an actor, an actress, or better still a musician and all that. And I look at Ghana, Nigeria. I saw, I did a research, and I think I watched a Nigerian movie, but of course they had to cut a lot of things short because showing the glamour of a celebrity is not an easy job in a movie because it takes a lot of time and money. But I said, no, let's shoot it in Ghana. Why can't we? And, so I got a script writer. I told him the story. He wrote the story. I looked at the story like, wow, it's too much. It's too heavy. And I feel that a lot of things can be achieved now. At the time I got the script, and I didn't have enough money to be able to. And as an independent producer, without funds and anything in this country, I was like, no, I kept it somewhere. So after a few years, my brother here, we fight, we do everything, but we love each other, called me and said, I heard about this is what is happening, a lot of stories behind the script, this is what is happening, do you want to shoot this movie? I said, yes, I want to, and I know you'll be the person who will do it well because you're passionate with the things you do, with the glamour and all that, because most of the movies we do, I do the locations and the costumes and all that. And so I said, well, if you say I can do it, I trust you. So he flew in, we did a press conference with the script and this, did the casting. I called all my artists. I so much appreciate them and the crew members because when I called them, they were there for me. And Oscar is an amazing person. I love him so much. I've always loved him as a child. Like you said, disappointed actress. I wanted to act, but I had people I loved so much and amazing. God is so wonderful. When I came to Accra, I met all of them. And we became one big family. So when I call anybody, everybody has been there for me. And we, it's a joint business. It wasn't just me. It was me, Frank Rajah, the actors, and the editor. They did so well, and I really appreciate them so much. I was touched yesterday at the mall, and I know that we've done a good job. And all the actors, even if you play one scene, cameo, the kind of acting they showed is amazing. I've not seen it. I've worked with them for years, truly, and it's not because it's my movie. No.
Give me the list of artists.
That are in the movie. Yeah. So of course Jackie appears in the movie. Oscar Provencal, Kobby, Rana, Juliet Ibrahim, Kalsum Sinari, Echo Blanksin, Echo Smith Asante, Chichi, Christabel Ike, Sandra Bepio, Ajiti Annan, Salma Mumin, Seligali, Beverly Afaglo, Abeku Santana, Roger Kote. Oh, the list goes on and on. Yeah, we had Cameroonian actress. She was here yesterday, but she came to Accra yesterday. And then Nigerian guy. And then when we shot in Nigeria, and then we got some Ugandan actress called Anita. And yes. Okay,
so if you are listening to us or you are watching, yes, it's happening tonight at Golden Eagle Cinema. So. No doubt. If you try to draw, but many Kobby say hi. Near be phone lines, you have 5 calls. Like you try to take it. Maybe be out on some transformation beauty salon TC. Abu the building where you be out of O's Gardens. If you hall. Kobby.
Yo, Nana.
Bokode.
They are Kenyan.
Are you related to Reggie Rockstone's brother? Keita. You know Keita. You know Keita?
Hey, yeah, big brother.
Big brother from Keita, you know?
David.
You have come with him before?
Misha.
Anyway, what role did you play in this movie?
But you're very PA. The production assistant, I'm the director, Dean.
It happens.
Aye.
It happens. It must say directors didn't power. Meanwhile, sometimes Lightman creates me action change.
Say,
Akwai behavior or we can move now. So I catch a girl and say, so or no, we knew why they can't shoot the movie. Or just on that top set. Some more 100 generator. The girl also prepares one part or yeah, almost not like to pop off. Your friend, what you about? I can't just say you know to
Right.
What you film with? I saw yes, sir.
I don't know who is that. What's the name of film? You trust me for that?
Yeah.
And I know you were at the cinema in Accra. It's possible, eh?
Okay, so let me announce the phone lines. You have 024-6677-566 or 050-266-7711. Live on Angel 96.1.
And that's the American, especially a T4. I want to act inbox DM. I want to act and then they are mostly you're trying crime. Almost every day, Jacqueline, we witness Samira. If you are seeing Facebook, Instagram, I want to act. And they are seeing this way, they are no kind of story. We now 40 Ghana City Spec, Kumasi City Mall, Cinema on Golden View, Umbrana, pictures, you travel to near networking now.
The phone lines are open 024-6677-566, 050-266-7711. Yeah, Oscar, this movie, what was your challenging part in the role that you play?
When you're playing something close to yourself, it doesn't become very challenging. But it becomes exceedingly challenging because you have to dig deep to be original. You shouldn't be to be seen to be acting. You have to be natural. You need to flow. You need to be believable, And I think that from what I've heard from a lot of people from last night, well, everybody was on point. Everybody felt believable. And, in Ghana, believability in a movie is very difficult. And I think they pulled it off. Frank did a great job directing the act. And Frank is a tough director to deal with. When Frank says he wants something out of you, he'll pull it out of you. So none of that star ego stuff, and raising your shoulders and thinking that you're a big star. So now once you're under a strong director like Frank, he'll pull it out of you. What he wants to achieve, he'll make sure he achieves it before you leave that set.
You have to be strong to be in his shoes.
Appiah I just saw him. And Mumbra Silver, you gotta say, Golden Eagle Cinemas. I walk Kumasi City Mall. Yes, me few. It was 6:30 p.m. Any 6 p.m. 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Any 8 p.m. Yes, Sandra. No, I mentioned her. Yes. Okay. Into Muabe she stars Nina. And I watch pictures of the red carpet, and then the air come into Mumbe tray love, Mumbe tray or door. Send up a crack tray or door. No, Mumbra, my sister. Name Muba. We read these tickets. No, I had the 40 Ghana. Into what your difference now, Mama. Into Mumbra, Mumbra, numbers.
Okay, congratulations once again. Because when it comes to publicity, marketing of this movie, you've really done well. And so far, tickets sold is very encouraging, very impressive. Because Kumasi, you're not like that. Sometimes last minute, but since I take it to the buyer, calls. We just pray that you let me out on all the tickets, and I know we'll get there. Timpacho, when you take it, I just call 0244-204481, and I'll say, call a transformation beauty salon TUC. I would building now bring a beat at all. So I call Golden Eagle Cinema. When you take it to the at all. Timpacho, the name you read, Chuatadi so to shoe, Meshe, Missy Matadi or Meshan Power Red. Tumus will be a shampoo red.
Yes, and I feel slippery. I won't be Sase. Will we get the tickets at the cinema? Yes. From 6 o'clock, any time, over cinema, City Mall will be your ticket at Auto and Wash.
Okay, thanks for joining us. This has been HammerTime on Angel 96.1. We're live on Facebook and Adonko TV. Pacho, we share more POFM. Now, Mr. DJ, you can. Doctor.